Hi, it's Sunday of BookTubeAthon, so I'm going to wrap up my vlog. Not that it's terribly long or it's going to be very long, depending on whether I separate today and yesterday from Friday. Actually, I probably upload up Fridays on its own because I had a tendency to talk. I left it on Friday with I had seen the Japanese version of Ring. I hadn't yet seen the American version of Ring. Basically, Japanese version movie is 5 stars, book is 3 stars, American version of the movie is 4 stars. I did appreciate the way that the American version of the movie tried to incorporate the best bits of the Japanese movie at the beginning. It was almost scene for scene the same, and then it incorporated little bits and pieces from the book. So the second protagonist in the book and the American movie are more similar than they would be in the Japanese movie. Then all three, so we have the book, the Japanese movie and the American movie, all three try and make the background story of the person who is responsible for the videotape different. I just think the American one just went a little bit overboard, and I was a little bit upset about the horse. And okay, it's supposed to be her, but it really upset me about the poor horse, so I have to work off of that. I just thought it was a little bit more convoluted, and the simplicity of the Japanese movie was better. The imagery of the Japanese movie was actually better. It was just simpler and better. So there you go. By the way, I've moved in away from the buddies, who you will still hear in the background, but they're not in this room. Today I finished up, I was supposed to be reading Next Step and the Dance by Tim Gattro, which I did start, and I am about 69 pages in. There you go. I put that aside because I wanted to finish my book. That was my coin toss book. I wanted to finish the book with a green cover. It was very enjoyable. So what you're hearing in the background is not budgies, it's dinosaurs. I live with 2 dinosaurs. There you go. I knew that, but I didn't know that. I did enjoy this. I have an academic background. I don't work in academia anymore. I would have been so jealous of this man when I was in academia. It's so unfair, the amount of stuff he got to do for even his undergrad. Never mind his PhD. Again, too, I also live on a main road, so you're going to hear lots of traffic noises. That's just where I live. But this was amazing. It is an awful lot about his own life, his own research, and then the scientists he's met, and they just talk about other important paleontologists through history. And he also talks about the rise of all the dinosaurs. The dinosaur bit might be a little bit basic for most people, but I'd forgotten most of it, and everything I'd learned had been pre-noughties, so it was very out of date. So it was amazing. I just have to say that the gold leaf is coming off the rise of all the dinosaur name. I've really worn this book. I'm so hard on books. And Last Step in the Dance, still enjoying it. We'll probably read some more tonight and put that up. And other than that, it was a great week, and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye! He sat in a porch rocker until the mosquitoes found him, and then he went inside, rubbing the fiery stings on his neck. In bed, images ignited in his head. Drunk relatives, unusual dogs, weather-ruined houses. It seemed that the town he'd become used to, like an old pair of pants, no longer fit him. Now he was thinking things he didn't want to think. He closed his eyes and listened for distractions. He heard the deep and far-off steam whistle from the Collingwood factory sent its aspirate hum through the willows. Then the sawmill's watchman's muted, high-pitched signal, the hoot from the bridge's long bell air whistle, the thrum of the northbound towboats, Callenberg's air trumpets, and finally, a fluting train whose approaching 1,000 wheels sounded over Tiger Island like a wave rolling over the moon-buffed metal roofs and into T-Bup's rising dream.